what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Say, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. Returns looking good so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 46. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Going right side, mixing with it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Stiff arm success. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing now on 1st down. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
From the 45 on 2nd down. That throw finds Conklin. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's on the move. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Now looking to throw. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Stroud throwing here on first. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offense set for a 1st and 10. A handoff for Mixon, running right. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Completed to Collins. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now it's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it sets up a Houston first. Looking to throw, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. On play action, here's Stroud. Complete to Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Houston. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing it to start this drive. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Throwing now off play action. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Looking for a throw here. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
To the air, 3rd and long. This finds Cooks complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Catch is made down the right sideline. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Saints making a one-score game in the 1st half. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Putting a receiver in motion. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Stroud now on 3rd. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Stroud. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Trying to get it into Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. that play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Cut by Collins on the slant. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans need only one to take the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
connection made to Dell. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Stroud now. He's got him. That's Mixon. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Texans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Everly's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Wangu now to return. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth. right behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, a bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Kamara goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
It's 2nd and goal. Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion here. From the 40 on 2nd down. This finds Cooks complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Good for the Saints.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 29. It's caught at the 4. Touchdown, New Orleans. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Dell now to return it. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Complete out to the right side. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Pass caught by Mixon. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Go right side, hauled in by Collins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. He has room past the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They'll throw on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That one's complete, right side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then
oh no, they get him yet again! Christian Gonzalez has it! And the Texans get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Mixon can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Mixon on 3rd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Throwing now, needing a first. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Space on the right. He's got room. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He puts some juice on it deep, and they pick him off again. And the Texans take possession of the football.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
1st down, Stroud. Throw left side, complete. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings it in. And in for the Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Play action on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Saints ball as we start the 4th, but any efforts might just be futile facing that deficit. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. And they send a man in motion. From the red zone now. And they pick him off again. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Jalen Jones. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made by Cooks. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And no, they faked it. And I suspect it'll be a long time before they call a fake extra point again. That was a disaster. Never got close. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A first and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Here's Stroud. That one's caught along the left sideline. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Throwing is Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Finding Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, they give to Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stopped short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
3rd and goal. He'll run an option to the right. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Everly's kick is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That's complete to Kamara. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. He's throwing deep to the left side. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They're throwing it. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hauled in by Rice. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. Cut at the 10-yard line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Saints 27.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's got it inside the 25. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. The Saints trying a 2-point conversion once again. He's throwing for it. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Texans close to picking up their 5th win. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Catch is made in close.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Texans running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. A bit of desperation on this thing. They connect on the deep shot. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on first down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Houston calls it second timeout.
First down, Texans.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. All right, one more snap to play here. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Touchdown, Houston! Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record.